Hello and welcome to the channel, guys. Merry Christmas. How is everybody doing today? Wow, we already got quite a few people here on stream. This is awesome. Today we are going to watch indeed some Star Citizen. The Iraq Club went to the Pyro system, guys, and so this live stream is going to show everything that we did. I'm going to put the highlights on YouTube as well, so if you're not on Twitch, you'll see the highlights on YouTube. But yeah, this is something that I've been looking forward to doing for a very long time. Going with the boys of the club here, getting a crew. Yo, Reagan 972, how are you doing today? Getting a crew with the boys, getting a Polaris, getting some fighters, and just make some money. Merry Christmas, Dirty versus Gary, SWG Harry. How are you doing today? So that's what we did. There was myself, of course. Deplorable Infidel was there. Zeo Crusher was there. Shadow Rise. Gruff was here as well, so we were very happy to see Gruff. Drew Boogie was here as well. And if I forgot, and I think Let's Go Easy, no, Let's Go Easy wasn't there. Anyway, of course, first thing that we do when we have a Polaris is to set our respawn point in the Polaris. Accidents may happen. There's Zero Crusher there with another F7 landing here in the hangar. We can easily put two F7s in the hangar, as you can see, but we were able to put a couple of other ships in the cargo bay, like a Pisces here, which is flown by our buddy Deplorable Infidel. I wasn't sure if we could put a Pisces. I mean, we know that a Fury can definitely go inside, but what about the Pisces, right? It's a little bit bigger than the Fury, and yes, it fits, as you can see, and we can even put the landing gear inside, as it's going to do right now. Oh, don't bang the top of the ship on the ceiling. And look at this nice and smooth landing. We can even put an MPUV as well. I've managed to put an MPUV. So we've got, all right, the hole is open and we are going to go inside. Getting a little bit closer here and we are in. Now, first time going to Pyro with a Polaris. I'm not sure if it's very easy to fly here. I think Shadow Rise also said it was the first time going with a Polaris to the Pyro system. So not really a ship that's very easy to maneuver. He said he wasn't feeling very comfortable flying the ship, but he's doing really alright so far, surfing a little bit here on the edge of the jump hole here, but so far so good. We are following a little Corsair here. It's really interesting to see how tiny that Corsair looks compared to our massive Polaris. I love that we can see also, you know, the other ships that are going inside. I think the guy in the Corsair didn't know how to open the jump hole and was just waiting for us to do that, which is okay. Gives us cool visuals here. Looks like we have entered the Pyro system now, because the jump hole, the tunnel has changed color. It's not blue anymore, it's red or orange, and very soon we'll be able to of course evade a couple of obstacles here. Dirty says bigger ships seems a little bit easier to navigate the jump compared to smaller ships, in his opinion. Yeah, they are a little bit more stable, I noticed. What is the smallest ship I've used? I think the smallest ship I've used was a Zeus, and yeah, it was not really easy to maneuver a Zeus in the jump hole. Dirty SVG Harry. I'll just call you Harry from now on. All right, and here we go. We are now in the Pyro system, and well, that's what you're gonna see. What is going to happen, right? So first off, we were surprised to see that there were NPCs above the Golden Riviera, right? Who were these NPCs? We didn't know. We just figured out that they were hostile, so we decided to fight back, right? So already we got a little bit of action here. We got a little bit of fun. We didn't make any money here because there's no call to arms here in the Pyro system, of course. But that being said, it was pretty awesome. So yeah, using the guns here in the Polaris, Shadow Rise being the captain, and all the guns were taken. We had guns on each side. Not the front one with the ballistics. We didn't want to waste them on little fighters there. It said 9 tails when we showed up. Now that's really interesting. Could have been the Ninetales here, but I think it's a bug, Diplo, because this location here belongs to the headhunters, and the Ninetales are not reported to have a presence in the Pyro system. At least they're supposed to be around Grimex. That's their location, but could be. Maybe they're trying to do an incursion. Maybe these guys are Ninetales, right? Maybe these guys are Ninetales and they're trying to attack the headhunters. That could be a possibility as well. A bit of the exterior view. This looks so cool. I love this. We have like a nice exterior view of the Polaris. All the guns are firing here. There is really nothing like being in the multi-crew and just shooting stuff up here with turrets. This is really cool. And very quickly here, the Polaris has become one of my favorite ships to be in Star Citizen. I still like the Karak. I like the Hammerhead, but the Polaris is the flagship for any orcs to have, right? Of course, some people are gonna have later an Idris. We've got some people in the right club who've got a Javelin. Sure, right? I'm not sure taking a Javelin to Pyro is going to be very profitable given all the fuel that it's going to be consuming. But at least it's definitely going to be fun. But already sometimes it felt like going to Pyro with the Polaris felt a little bit overkill. I don't know what you thought, Diplo. But you know, overkill is cool, right? It was a lot of fun. So we are going to take the Pisces and go on the ground, and we don't need all those boxes in the Pisces. So I'm going to remove a couple of them here. Let's see. Let's put them away right there. I'll put them on the side. And oh, Diplo, what happened to you? Diplo just fell. Let's have a little replay here of Diplo. Slow motion here. Let's have a look at Diplo Fidel. Absolutely on his own, tripping on the ramp of his Pisces on his own, the legs in the air. You're at 100% clip me with my own storage box. It was not much. It was an adventure, so not that exciting. But at this location, in addition to Etam, Maltoxic Toxin, I think Slam also, I forgot, I don't have my spreadsheet here. You can also buy Osnian hides. Now, one box of Osnian hides is worth here 400,000 Alpha UEC. That means that you can easily put one box of Osnian hides inside that Avenger. Any ship that comes at this location is potentially a target because they can buy the Osnian hides. Osnian hides, which can be sold for 440,000 Alpha UEC at a junkyard in the standard system. So it's just a profit of 10%, but still, it's 400,000 Alpha UEC in one box, one SCU. Right, so that's definitely something that we want to do. Where is it? But then another ship came, so that's where we were glad to be behind that rock. The problem was that that ship here, I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he was trying to see if there were anyone down there, or he was trying to see where the owner of that other ship was in that little Avenger. But we were so scared that we'd get caught here. So that's why we're just running around that rock. It's like, come on, don't see us, don't see us. Because if he had seen us hiding behind that rock, first, it would have looked very suspicious. Second, it's the Pyro system. So if you see something suspicious in the Pyro system, just shoot, right? So we were, me and Diplo here behind that rock in a rather precarious situation. But luckily, he did not see us. And so he then landed right next to the freight elevator. Has he landed yet? Let's check. No, he has not landed yet, but he's about to. Really hard to see here in third-person mode. Sometimes I wished I had a sniper. Oh, there you go. He's moving boxes. You can see that boxes are being moved here on the freight elevator. That means he has cargo, and that's when we decided to make our move. Now, we took a gamble here because we didn't know what he had. It could be anything. It could be variable or it could be not variable. But those brand new white and yellow boxes, they could be methane or something quite variable. So I decided to go and kill him and find out what he had. There we go, eradicated. Oh. And yeah, he has been there we go. We never really had a chance to position here. They came as soon as we got here. Yeah, that's also true. That's actually true, right? So let's have a look here at what's available. And those cargo boxes are, well, it's impossible to tell because we are in a private property and the ship is probably locked. So the best way to get those cargo boxes right now is to self-death this Zeus here. Now he's got some really nice armor though that we are going to loot eventually. So let's go on the freight elevator. I think if we go on the freight elevator, we can get to see what these are. No, we cannot. So we got the Polaris down, and so at least we're going to get his armor in some of our store boxes. Now we figured out that these boxes were not worth our time because he came here with a contracted mission, and these were hydrogen and methane. Now hydrogen is really worth nothing. It's like 200 alpha UEC per SCU, so that's really nothing. And methane is worth 26 alpha UEC per SCU. So we figured out that we didn't want those boxes in the end, right? We just left them here. Sorry, whoever we killed. Sorry guys, sorry that we thought you had something more valuable. Our bad. Nevertheless, we tried to put his stuff in the cargo boxes here, those store boxes, and they were bugged. You can see we've got an infinite loading screen. So, well, too bad. In the end, the boys in the Polaris decided to destroy the Zeus as well as the Avenger, because the guy, remember that there's still one guy over there with his Avenger that there's still one guy with his Avenger that hasn't done anything. So he probably knows that we're here by now, and in fact he tried to attack us. So we decided to retaliate and get rid of him and hunt him down by night. Now there's his light here. That's really not smart of him. When you are at night and you're tracked, don't use a light because obviously it's going to reveal your position. So prepare my gun. There we go. Eradicated. He came here with a noob suit and some pyro pants or pyro armor, leg armor. So we found the commodity kiosk right there, and this is what you can buy: Ethan, bioplastic, ultraoxytocin, and the Ocean hides as well. Now we were going to go for Ethan thanks to my spreadsheet. I figured out that there would be a 35% profit on Ethan if we sold it in the standard system at some of the junkyards. Now I only had 55,000 alpha UEC, so there was so much I could buy, but looks like security went for us and tried to attack us. This is not a player, guys. This is Handhunter security. You can see that with their armor right here, and they were looking after us because we were aggressive. We were troublemakers here. We killed people who didn't ask for anything. So because we broke the local peace here, we created trouble. They were looking for us, and I love this. This is NPC security at work. This is just a glimpse of what we are going to be seeing eventually when we are going to get rid of armistice zones, right? Of course, in armistice zones, there are going to be way more security. It's going to be way more difficult to just kill people like that because the response will be automatic. Here in the Pyro system, they just have very little security, just a few men on the ground to enforce the local rule of the local gang. But that being said, I thought that it was really cool for NPC security to just try to see where we were, find us, and then attack us. I love this. And it's not the only time that we are going to have to deal with local security. If you saw yesterday's video on YouTube, you already know what I'm talking about, right? There's the Polaris right there. People are loading more boxes. You can see the freight elevator. There you go. There's the freight elevator right there. So quite a few boxes to load. Actually, we had to get a second round. There were 16 SCU that could not be carried on the first round. So yeah, that's really risky. We were taking quite a risk here because anyone could come here, you know, ram our ship, attack us, and just like this, someone is right there, and no questions asked. It's a C1 here. or an A1, whatever it is, a Spirit series. They had already landed, and just before they left the ship, I decided to attack them. Now, I was a bit confused with the fire modes here. I was like, why am I only using ballistics? I forgot that you had to use the mouse wheel to get the other modes. And look at how quickly I died. Like, this is just insane. Boom. I was just like, I died just like, and I was so surprised. I was like, oh my gosh, I have never died that quickly in a dogfight. And I had no idea how that guy did. Well, it turns out, and this is what the boys of the club said, that that guy in the Spirit series was not the only one who attacked me. Eventually he died, right? Because the boys went into the turrets of the Polaris and they killed him when I was responding, so I did not get to see that. I went for my corpse, and unfortunately my corpse was stuck here inside the carcass of that Hornet, so there was no way I could get that beautiful red armor from earlier. So I guess I'll go back to being naked. Now there's another there was another ship that Zero Crusher got to fly, another F7, and I wanted to see if there was anything in the Spirit, and I got stuck. I think the ship was still locked. I couldn't open that door anymore. So since I was stuck in the ship and I could not open the door, let's see if I can get onto the pilot seat. And I could get on the pilot seat. So let's fly the ship then. I guess we got another patrol craft. Can I start it? Yes, I can. All right, that's awesome. That's awesome. So let's go. And let's see if there's anything around. I have heard that there might be another ship coming in. There's definitely a Zeus that was around. Now, there it is, right? There's a Zeus that landed right here. So we are not going to let that guy steal all drugs. As you can see, all drugs still on freight elevator here. These are our packages, so you're not taking any of that. And surprise, I figured out what happened to my Hornet. Now, because I was the attacker, I was the troublemaker, the AA, look at that, the anti-air turrets were the ones that killed my Hornet earlier. And they are the ones that are attacking the ship that I'm flying right here again. So they are enforcing security. There is security in Pyro, as you can see here. If you're the one who's griefing, if you're the one who is attacking others, you will be attacked by security. You will be attacked by the anti-air turrets, right? And not the guys I'm attacking. If they are responding to my attacks, they're considered by the game as being defenders, so they're not the ones who are being targeted. You can see this Zeus here. He's targeting my ship, and the turrets are not doing anything to him because he's just defending himself, which is, you know, fair game. That's fair enough. Now here you can see the C1 is in pretty bad shape, all red. I think that this guy here in the Zeus is going to get a final blow. There we go, soft death. Gonna try to leave, maybe, but I have nothing to lose because I'm naked anyway. But I'll still try to leave, but no, I couldn't do anything. The ship blew up and exploded when it crashed on the ground. So looks like it's back into the Polaris. Now we finished, well, the boys finished loading the Polaris. All the drug is inside. We closed the hangar door, and there were other ships here. This one is another player inside a freelancer. They were saying this is not an NPC. We did not leave this guy a chance. Actually, turned out that the boys were telling us that he attacked us first. So that's pretty crazy. Why would you attack a Polaris if you're the freelancer? Which could explain why the turrets now are not attacking us, because we were not the attackers here for this freelancer. That freelancer attacked us, so we were just defending ourselves. But that was really cool. Really cool shot here. Good job, guys, in the turrets. Doing a wonderful job defending our ship. And now we're off here. We're leaving Bloom. We've got our drugs in the cargo bay. And it's time to sell it here again at a 35% margin. A big shout out to Deployable Infidel, who is in the chat, by the way, who were able to get the majority of the drugs. He worked hard in the game to make some cash and was able to contribute to the financial success of this operation, right? Anyway, our next destination is going to be Utopia, Moon of Microtech, and we are going to go to Delvin's Scrapyard. Now, we could have also gone to Brio's Brickyard on Daymar for the same amount of profit, but we decided to go to Utopia because we thought that maybe the location was a bit safer. Remember that we have drugs now. Our ship is laden with illegal contraband that should not be brought to the standard system, and so that could make us a target. But in the meantime, we can see the boys here busy bringing the boxes straight on. Oh no! Oh, that box just fell off the freight elevator. The air. We still have one F7 in the ship. Ah, and there is someone. There we go. I told you someone else would come, right? A constellation. But we decided that we would not take any chances. So I was on Discord. I was saying, guys, load the hangar, lower the hangar, right? So we had to hurry up and make sure that we were securing the box. You can see the hangar is the freight elevator is going down, right? So we are securing our investment. Right. So eventually, that dude in the constellation decided to land, and we went inside to see what he had. And you know what? He pressed charges for trespassing. So because he pressed charges, we were like, screw this guy. We're gonna kill him anyway. And so we gave orders to Fire to kill here because we didn't want to kill. We just wanted to see what he had inside, and he pressed charges. So because he pressed charges, we decided to make him pay. And we're gonna fire those big guns right there. Ah, you pressed charges. Well, you are going to be eradicated, my good sir. And there you go. Fire. And that constellation is not gonna last that long. There we go. Eradicated. That didn't last very long, right? And so that was pretty much it here. That was our Pyro adventure. We didn't steal anything, but we eradicated quite a few people. That's what we should be expecting when we go to Pyro, and we had a lot of fun as well, and we made a little bit of money as well. So we did not come home empty-handed. Depending on your contributions, people got either 41,000 or 36,000. It's not a lot, but we had a big group, so we had to split that profit between the members of the group, guys. If you're watching on YouTube... Alright, guys. Here we go. It's giveaway time. I'm giving away 3 prizes this month. A Terrapin Medic, an Intrepid Starter Pack, and a Star Chaser Combat Pack. Let's get started first with the Armor, the Combat Pack. Who is going to be the winner? We only have 46 entries, so lots of chances to winning. We've got the people from the YouTube comments, from the video sharing contest, and from the Gleam contest, as well as all the Patreon members who put in their names. Here we go. 30 seconds of Wheel of Names. It's going to slow down very soon. For the Star Chaser Combat Pack. And we are going to... that's going to be from Gleam. No. Lutin? Raygun? It's slowing down. Oh my gosh, this is so tight. It's Raygun! He was here on stream today.
Raygun 972.
Wow, Raygun, congratulations, you got yourself a Star Chaser Combat Pack. Je vais vous contacter très bientôt. I know he speaks French, he's from Martinique. I'll contact him very soon. All right, that's awesome. Well, I'll keep his name here because we've got now the Intrepid Combat Pack. Let's go! I'll put everything on YouTube as well in today's video, so that's going to be at the end of the video. You guys are probably watching that on YouTube. It's slowing down. Who is going to get that Intrepid? Is it going to be Diplo? Habitron? It's Habitron!
Habitron, YT.
Nice! Habitron from the YouTube comments. He's also on Discord. I will contact him. This is awesome, Habitron. Congratulations, you got yourself an Intrepid Starter Pack. All right, well, let's now see who is going to get the Terrapin. The Terrapin Medic. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you guys are enjoying the gifts. I will be doing everything after I come back from work. Oh, looks like we're going back to the YouTube comments or the video sharing contest. Let's see. No other guy. It's going to be Snuggle2 for Gatsby.
Gatsby 4924.
All right.
YT.
All right, Gatsby 4924 on YouTube gets the Terrapin Medic. I will also contact him as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll have more giveaways next month, so don't worry if you did not win. There will be more chances of winning. I will see you guys in the next one.